Once upon a time, in a land far, far away called Oven, there lived two tribes, the Wet Tribe and the Dry Tribe. Although they had their differences, these tribes managed to live in coexistence for several years, with the Wet Tribe living in the Westlands and the Dry Tribe living in the Eastlands. The Wet Tribe prospered in their rich environment, living in unison with the surrounding nature. The fertile land allowed them to give birth to newer generations of Wet Tribe members. The Wet Tribe was enjoying life in peace and harmony. The Dry Tribe prospered as well, embracing the dry climates and mountainous terrain of the Eastlands to cultivate and grow their own offspring. However, as time passed, each tribe grew larger, and the need to expand was imminent. Knowing the inevitable was upon them, both tribes prepared for war. The Wet Tribe assembled their best warriors, including sturdy eggs, sleek oil, crisp carrot, acidic pineapple, and tantalizing vanilla. The Dry Tribe did the same, assembling a formal army of sharp sugar, versatile flour, levitating baking powder, Cadillac baking soda, spicy cinnamon, and coarse salt. The tribe settled for a good night's rest, knowing that they would need all of their strength for the battle to come. As the sun rose, both tribes marched towards the battlefield. The battle for Oven was about to begin. The Wet Tribe was the first to attack, rolling their eggs forward in an attempt to crush the enemy. Recognizing this move, the Dry Tribe sent their sharp sugar troops to cut the eggs down. The sugar troops swiftly cut the eggs in half, but were surprised when they were engulfed with slimy egg filling. The sugar and egg filling continued to fight vigorously, beating each other into a frothy mixture. The Wet Tribe saw that their brothers in arms were struggling to defeat the sugar troops. In response, they sent one of their strongest units, the Oils. The Oils jumped in the frothy mixture, beating the frothy mixture even further. However, unknown to the Wet Tribe, the Dry Tribe had secretly lured the Wet Tribe into a trap. The Dry Tribe combined all of their troops into a mighty sift machine, blurring out the sun and raining down a homogeneous dust of dry troops into the frothy battle below. It appeared the Dry Tribe had won the war, overwhelming the Wet Tribe. The battlefield began to stiffen and dry up. As a last resort, the Wet Tribe called upon their most sacred warriors, carrots, pineapple, and vanilla. Knowing that they were severely outnumbered, the carrots and pineapple sacrificed themselves in order to add the most moisture to the battlefield. The carrots grated themselves into the battle, releasing their orange nectar with every piece of carrot, while the pineapple cut themselves into small pieces, pouring their acidic runoff into the fray. Finally, vanilla soared high above the battlefield below, dispersing its intoxicating extract upon its enemies. With both sides committing all of their heroes, the battle waged on, mixing every troop back and forth. As the air cleared and the dust settled, the battleground flowed with a sticky, fragrant batter. It was clear the battle was over. But who was the victor? Who had won the war? Out of nowhere, the mountains to the east erupted into raging volcanoes, heating the air over the battleground instantly to approximately 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or 180 degrees Celsius for the next hour or so. Unbeknownst to the inhabitants of Oven, the humans had been watching the entire battle from planet Earth using a very high-powered telescope. The humans had recorded the order in which the tribes attacked one another, almost as if it were a recipe. The humans were excited to explore the aftermath of the battle, so they sent a spaceship to explore. Upon landing, the humans smelled something spectacular. The air was filled with the scent of pineapple and cinnamon. Anxious to try it, the humans ran to the cake-like blob and started to eat. After eating a piece of the cake-like blob, the leader of the expedition had only 7 words to say. "This is the greatest carrot cake ever." The humans knew what they needed to do. They brought back the cake to the rest of the world and made sure to share the recorded battle so everyone could recreate and enjoy the greatest carrot cake ever made.